Here we are at the west entrance to Joshua Tree National Monument. They're just waving people through. You don't have to show a pass right now. I guess things are still shut down. So we're going to go through the park, find out what's going on. And then there's plenty of BLM camping at the north or south entrance. Well, we finally arrived at the west entrance to Joshua Tree National Monument. Man, it is busy here. They got people at the entry gate, but they're not checking passes. They're just waving you on. Don't even say hi. So I guess things are still shut down. So we're gonna go through here and see what camping's like. And if not, we can go all the way down to the south entrance where there's plenty of BLM land to camp on. And also if we go farther up to the Shirako summit, there's a place there for boondocking also. So it's going to be somewhere in the 80s today. This is beautiful, and we made it. So we're going to hit the road here and continue. I think all these weird rock formations are what really does it for me. The Joshua trees add a little mystery to the place, but the rock formations are what stand out. And it's just past 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we got plenty of time to drive through this and then find a location at the south entrance under the power lines. It's all BLM land, unless they've changed it in the past 2 years. But that's where we're going to spend the day or two. Don't want to get down the courtside when it's still in the 90s or high 80s. Say, anyone out there that has a Starlink that's been through Joshua Tree, can you communicate with the outside world with Starlink out here? Because I'm getting shit on Verizon and stuff. So yeah, let me know. I'm thinking about doing that next spring, adding that to my equipment here. So leave a comment and let me know where you use Starlink and how good it is. Well, I guess this is a lesson in reading maps. I came in from the west entrance and not the, I guess it would be the north entrance, and I made a big half circle from half the park. So I got to go back in and head down to some other locations here. Let's see. Well, we're on a campground here, just a little ways into the Joshua Tree National Monument. Coming in from the north entrance. Now we're heading down to the south, and this campground here is pretty vacant. I only see one other guy here, and we're in a campsite that was vacated. People left today. Everyone's crowded into the more popular campgrounds farther up the road, like Skull Rock and Elephant Rock. The girls are doing fine. This kind of reminds me of the rocks at Indian Bread in southeast Arizona. Climb all over those things. They got caves and everything in them. There's the girls. I just fed them. I'm just going to kick back here and hang out and see if the ranger kicks us out this evening. If he does, we can just stroll down the road, go out the south entrance, and there's miles of BLM land there and farther up the road. So, we're not worried. Well, it's the afternoon. We're here in Bella Campgrounds. And this place, except for a handful of people in all the campsites, is pretty much empty. We got a lot of looky-loos coming through, driving around, going in and out. And anyway, this is just like the shutdown a couple of years ago when I was down in Yosemite. and everything was shut down, but they let you in. Ember will lay out in the sun until she gets too hot. Then she'll come over here and lay in the shade or underneath the rear of the RV. Ember's around the corner watching everyone drive through and wave at her. So, yeah. This is great. This is what retirement's all about for me. Just being out in nature, camping, quiet, peaceful, with my girls. Now, tomorrow we're not going to go too far. No hurry to get to Quartzsite. Probably go out the south entrance here, where there's miles of BLM camping for free. And we'll just check that area out, see how it's changed in the past 2 years. And if I don't like it, I'll just go up the road a little bit farther to the summit where there's other BLM campgrounds. So, yeah, what'd you say, Spirit? Anyway, this is great. It must be in the mid-80s. There's a nice breeze up here in the hills, so it's just perfect. So, no, I'm not going to miss the Pacific Northwest winter at all this year. Like I said in maybe previous videos, everything I followed over the past month or two says it's going to be a shit circus up there. It's going to make the last winter look like a spring day. Well, it's the next morning here. We're in our Joshua Tree campsite. I've had my coffee and the dogs have had their potty break for the morning and just isn't interested in eating breakfast yet, so I gave them a toy and they're having a blast playing with that here. Well, it's breakfast time this morning. Played with them a little to slightly wear them out. Seems to be impossible at times, but they're hungry enough to eat their breakfast this morning. Well, it got a little too hot outside, even in the shade, and the shade was starting to disappear. So I closed everything up, brought the girls in, turned on the AC, which you hear going, and oh, this is great. I'm so glad I got solar powered AC. Man, like I said, the only thing left I think to do is this spring install a mini satellite Starlink up here, and I don't need to upgrade the TV. Everything else is fine. I just need a little bit better communication ability, because where I go, like I said, you need smoke signals, if not Starlink. So the girls are here. Take a look at them. Hey kids, they're zonked out. They're right underneath the AC blowing on them. They have such an easy life underway. Yeah, snoozing, thinking about all the critters. There's all kinds of like 4-inch, 3-inch lizards all over the rocks sunning themselves. And Sarah will go up there and stare at them, and they won't move until she's, pretty darn close. Spirit could care less. She's just more interested in people. So, yep. I think it's going to be a great night here. Well, this is on the south slope of the Joshua Tree State Park, National Monument, or whatever. And it's just a long slope down to the lower southern deserts. But this one area here on the south side, this one specific area of the valley, is the Cholla Garden. And this place on both sides of the road from each side of the ravine is thick as Christmas tree farms up in the northwest with cholla. They are everywhere and thick, all the way down the valley and across to the other ridge. They're everywhere. It's just like this one area. It's just thick with them. And then a little farther down the road, there's nothing. Just barren wasteland. So this is quite a unique thing. Just be careful when you're out there walking between them. Don't dare brush them, because those things will go into you, and they're like a fish hook. Once they're in you, they're harder than hell to get out without a whole lot of screaming, cussing, and pain. So we're heading out to the south entrance to check that area out. We're heading out to the south entrance of Joshua Tree. I don't remember the drive being so long and boring from the Choa Gardens out across this desert valley. Yeah, it's like it's interesting, but I've done this a couple times. I just forgot how long a drive it is, because this is a huge area. So yeah, let me show you what it's like down here. Okay, let's just look out here and see what there is to see. Yep, that's it. Nothing and more than nothing. All the way to the south entrance. I'm seeing a lot of vans and stuff similar to mine, but not the same make and models. Most of them are the gray ones, the 4x4s, the Expedition ones that are look like Pleasure Way. But where are all you people out there that have Pleasure Ways? You still sitting at home waiting for the summer or what? So anyway, yeah. Well, we're going to continue. It's going to be a scorcher day today, the closer we get to the lower desert here. So enjoy. We're still on our way.